Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about Forged Battalion, or more specifically I want to show you guys Forged Battalion. It is a new RTS, it launched yesterday on Steam, it is published by Team 17, developed by Petroglyph, they are ex-Command & Conquer veterans, and I'm a huge fan of RTSs. I've played a lot in my time, and in truth, over the past few years there haven't been anywhere near as many. I mean, I used to play a lot of Command & Conquer, a lot of Red Alert, a lot of StarCraft, Age of Empires, Age of Mythologies, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, you name it. Anything that was like that, I really enjoyed playing it. And since then, there haven't really been that many RTSs, at least that I've kind of enjoyed playing. There have been a few that have cropped up on Steam, I've tried them out, but they just haven't really clicked in the same way. But this time we decided to check out Forged Battalion. As mentioned, it's only just come out, but what we decided to do on stream, in TwoSixNine stream, we jumped in and we played a few games. So what you're going to be seeing in the background is some early gameplay. Bear in mind, it's been a while since I played an RTS, so my micromanagement isn't necessarily on point, but for the most part, I'm going to let the gameplay play out. We just kind of voiced it, we were talking while we were playing and things. This is a later game that we played, so to begin with, to sort of find the ropes, you basically begin playing through with, your basic units and whatnot, but what's different about Forged Battalion versus, say, traditional RTSs is that normally you would select your faction, they have a number of pre-made, or pre-kind of determined structures, units, vehicles, and you then gradually tech up and spec up until you get to those points and you craft those. However, in Forged Battalion, you can create your own factions, and you can use points that you earn whilst playing games, and you can then unlock different things. So that way you can effectively create your own faction by speccing down different trees. You can get to the point where, you have like a faction who specializes in fire troops or toxic troops, or, like you end with like a nuclear missile or a toxic missile or like plasma railguns, different things like that. But there, instead of you just picking like the faction that specializes in those things, you can actually use the customization options and the points you earn to gradually build up to have a more powerful team, which is a really, really cool system. Now, obviously, to begin with, you don't have that. You play through the game, anything you do, whether it's online matches, whether it's ranked matches, if it's campaign, everything you do like that will earn you points, and you can use those points to gradually spec up towards your faction. There are some pre-made ones you can use, and that's what we actually did in this battle. We started off with the very basic loadouts, and then there's the option when you play the ranked modes. You won't earn points by doing this, but you can basically pick a pre-made faction with, a lot more things unlocked, and you can then mess around with stuff like that. So I'm gonna let the gameplay play out. It's really, really good fun. Obviously, this is initial impressions, but at the end of this match, we actually had like a mini discussion between myself, TwoSixNine, and Paradise. We were the three people playing it. We kind of spoke about our thoughts on it and whatnot. So if you want to know that, then stick around to the end. You can kind of hear what we think about the game. But my initial impressions are definitely super positive. I really like the art style. It plays really well. The online matchmaking was great, and just in general, it was just like a breeze to play and just a lot of fun to play. So hopefully you enjoy this. By all means, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But aside from that, here is the gameplay.
Good job, Paradise.
Hi, Commander.
Do you realise how long it takes to kill one of those things?
Is it time? Move out.
I see you being sneaky there, 2-6. I see you, your little sneaky spy. Your sneaky spy.
Comm center complete. Outpost captured, now available.
Orders. On the move. Roger. Covering fire. Order will. Time to move. Target spotted. All weapons go. Let's go.
Meanwhile, I need to be doing this.
Constructing.
What is our mission? Move out. On the move. Attack. Covering fire. Order will. Target spotted. Roger. All weapons go. Time to move.
Air factory complete. Low power. Constructing.
Ready to ride. Let's go.
In transit.
Alright, let's go with that.
Power plant complete. Constructing.
Hi, Commander. Move out.
Moving into position.
On the move.
Order received.
Covering fire. Roger. Fire at will. Target spotted.
Heavy factory complete.
Go. Attack. Covering fire.
Is what I think happening to you saying.
Let's go.
Oh wait, are you not green, Paradise?
Move out.
Paradise, are you not green? Oh,
We
my
were
whole...
both attacking 2-6.
No, my whole plan this whole time has gone wrong.
We were both destroying
No.
his base. He's
I was-
basically gone.
No, my whole plan was to try and early rush you, and I thought you were green. So oh no. Oh, now I'm giving you time to build up. Oh, this is my plan has gone bad.
Received.
My plan has gone very bad.
Is it time?
Well, what can you say about that one, guys? What can you say about that one? What can you say about that one?
That was.
Oh,
too
let me
good.
try a new strategy. Attack 2-6 is the new strategy, it seems.
I just
I
completely
didn't get the
forgot.
memo.
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't get the memo. This is why these guys wanted to play a 3-man match so they could do this.
No.
Pure
I
humiliation on the stream.
I can't believe. I
And
mean,
the fact that they used the same unit type to do it as well.
Oh, it was.
couldn't
But
even
we
do it.
literally did the same thing, Alex.
no, but the thing is, I
I was
thought
being harassed from the beginning of the match.
I was
I went
putting
I was
in
putting up a
the
good
builders
fight.
right at the beginning.
Moving into position.
I literally thought I was rushing you, Paradise. I was like,
Oh,
I'm gonna teach this guy a
too
lesson.
funny.
I'm gonna take out his units. He's not
Green
gonna build,
player eliminated.
and then flipping after all this time.
Didn't even try to counter it though. What am I meant to do when I don't have any resources
Yeah, you can't, yeah,
to
no.
counter? You can't counter like 2 people at the same
No.
time.
Early rush you can't counter because if you have no resources. This is what I used to do in CNC with the Russian team.
Confirmed. In flight.
Like the only thing I could have done was put down turrets, which I tried to do, but Paradise was on the other side of my base taking out my energy, so I couldn't put down turrets to defeat Alex's stuff.
In red.
Oh crap! I wasn't watching my base. Oh, my micromanagement is not on point. I've killed myself. I'm ruined. I was too busy paying attention to your base and not micromanaging.
Kill Paradise's base before he kills yours.
I will try it, but I feel like I don't have enough. I haven't built up properly. I went for a rush build, so I'm not.
Take
very
out his
well
power.
defended.
Right there on your right.
So I'm trying to micro between both things. This is the strategy.
You need to take out the units in his base.
Yeah, but like these guys aren't going to do. Oh yeah. Maybe no. We got the same things. We're both the
Take out the
strategy.
refinery.
The strategy is rocket troops.
Rockets.
Rockets,
It's just rockets.
rocket troops, rocket
There's
light
rocket
vehicles,
barrage.
rocket tanks, rocket guns.
Rockets.
Yeah, just
More rockets.
Alex is onto my strat.
I looked at it, I was like,
Rocket.
what's his team makeup? Oh wait, it's nothing but rockets. And then I suddenly did it, and I was like, ooh, this is spicy.
I want one more person to be here so we can play this. I'm mad now. We've got to revisit this.
Oh no, 100%. I want to play. I want to play a lot more of this. Like, I want to start building my own team as well.
En route.
Mm.
Locating. Go now.
Oh, I haven't even. Oh my gosh, here's me not even paying attention. I've lost my refineries now, and I have no money. Oh no!
So, are you a strategy game man? Are you a strategy game man?
Meanwhile,
Okay.
my army is recovering at a hearty speed.
Load 'em up.
Guns ready. Slow and steady. Taking new position.
Sucks. Man's got the straps and the straps.
It stops working. He could join a support now.
He's,
Right?
yeah, he's working. I think he's working. He's got to be working. This game comes out like next week. He's just sitting there chilling on the beach in Bahamas, like Monster Hunter. What? Johnny, you gonna come play some Monster Hunter with us when it's out? And you're gonna come play some of this when you have time as well. Teach us the ways.
For orders.
Yeah.
Awaiting orders. Forward. Confirmed. In flight.
Oh yes, oh yes. Alex scheduled in a Monopoly stream for Friday with Hamish, knowing that Monster Hunter beta is gonna be out. Congrats.
I can't stream on Friday, by the way.
Oh,
you can't stream it.
Oh, yeah. I
I
was
can't
thinking.
stream Friday. I have a MRI scan.
I was thinking Saturday.
What did you say?
En route.
I was thinking. Sorry, I was thinking beta was Saturday.
No, but what did Paradise say?
I have an MRI on Friday, so I won't be
Okay, cool.
streaming.
That's alright.
Loaded and ready.
This is how it's going to be, Alex. You're going to send units towards my base.
It's how it's gonna be
Target locked.
in my last ditch attempt to try and recover while I have like next to no money.
Rolling. Ready to go.
Oh, I see how it is.
You think that you're the only one with an army?
Power plant destroyed. Refinery destroyed. Comm center destroyed.
Alright. Leaders.
Destroyed. No power.
It is over. It has happened.
I can't believe you've done this.
Sold.
Can't believe.
Alex, you did well this round,
Headquarters
though.
destroyed.
Only because I thought I was supposed to be going against you, but
Alex is retreating.
I lost.
Alex is retreating, so we can't
Got his
get any more
base.
matches.
I lost.
Hey!
Good game. So, what do you think of the game? All up.
I like
Honest
it. I
opinions,
really
guys.
enjoy it.
Honest, regardless of Johnny being in the chat. Honest opinions, so that people know what we're
No,
saying.
honestly, I think I really like the art style. I like the way it plays. I like I need to jump into Faction
Performance.
Creator now. To see what it's like, but I like the scope because, like, most of the time, if you play RTSs, you pick your faction and then you work within what they have. But this basically gives you the scope to create your own faction and create like the types of things you want. So you can the fact that they've got things like laser troops and toxic troops and nuclear troops and stuff, like that's really cool. There's a lot of stuff to that. I need to read into that, so I haven't really explored that. But being able to play with like different presets, so yeah, I mean, I super enjoyed it. It seems to play really well as well. I mean, as you said, like there have been some RTSs that have kind of come out in recent years and whatnot, and they've been obviously they tried to do something, but they've been a bit janky. But this one just feels really polished.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like coming at it from like performance point of view, brilliant.
Yeah.
Like performance is really cool. The graphics are nice. Obviously, it's a certain art style. Won't be for everyone, but I think it looks really nice. Gameplay wise, like it's got a nice blend of like simplicity and depth with like the templates that we see, which obviously you personally customize, I'm guessing, through like ranked play or campaign. So when we were playing like basic, it was like that was when we were playing with the basic units of each type, that was quite fun. Obviously, there's not going to be much stats, you're not going to play that loads, but then it gives you a good beginner entry level, which I think is where a lot of RTSs struggle, because it's like they're throwing way too many buildings and tech trees and different unit types and multipliers at you. But in this, it was like, okay, so you've got like the rocket guy, you've got like the basic infantry who, if you looked at their multipliers, you see how much damage they were doing against the other infantry types. So like the basic infantry was good against other basic infantry, and then you had the light tank that was good against regular basic infantry, but weak against the heavy tank. Blah blah blah. I like it. It seems pretty good so far. I would like to see the progression a bit more in the campaign, because I really like the story, so I would like to try the campaign and see how that is.
Yeah, I liked it. It's kind of like a new flow to the RTS as well, like building your own army. I don't know how that's going to play out towards the end, but I enjoyed playing with the different templates anyway, so you kind of get that feeling of playing with different unit types that you would get out of a traditional kind of format RTS like Command and Conquer with like just different types of units or whatever. And I like, yeah, again, I like the art style, and I think it looks really cool. My one complaint is like, how are you gonna only have 2 4-player maps, and 2 8-player maps? Like, it needs to have, and you should have like 3-player maps as well, because not every time everybody wants to play and stuff. Because I know like a load of other RTSs had like 3 split maps or something like that.
True.
So having
There
3-player
is
maps is
one thing we haven't explored. There is a map creator.
Mm.
I don't know what abilities that gives us, but if you know
Yeah.
if we're able to kind of create a 3-player map, that could be
yeah.
really cool.
Well, no one creates maps though. I guess other people could load maps and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But like, yeah, you have to wait for that to be built and stuff. But yeah, that's my only qualms. There wasn't enough map variation.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But is there
But,
custom map making or something?
yeah. There is there. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Oh,
custom
that,
map
will, that
making.
will solve that then, like
Yeah.
quite quickly, I would imagine.
And also, just the base capturing needs to be telegraphed a bit better. Like, it should say outpost captured a bit better or something. Or
and you need to know like how close
40% captured. Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah, I would really like to see the story on this, but if anyone's
Like,
looking
I
for
would
a
buy
new
this
RTS,
anyway. Like, I would.
yeah, definitely. If
I
you're
would
looking for a new
buy
RTS, give it a try. I mean, you
Like,
just
out of all of the rest of them that have come out so far, this is the one that's closest to what I wanted out of an RTS. Like, unless someone came out with like Command and Conquer Red Alert, like 4 or
Well,
something like that,
I
or
played
Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth, like 3.
well,
This is it.